Hi, Barb.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm fine. I got this little pop-up that says floating reactions. Reactions have a new animation. Give it a try. Okay.
Oh,
Should I try it? Okay.
yeah, you can.
Raise hand. I don't see anything different on that.
On your screen, on the top left side, on
Oh,
your
did you see
Zoom.
something?
Yeah, I see a little hand raised on yours.
It just raised, but that's all it did, right?
Right, yeah.
These are supposed to be, they move. Let's see, lower,
Oh, yeah.
raise. Maybe there's other ones. Play chime for raised hands. Oh, so I can lower it? Did you hear a chime?
Nope.
Oh, wait, here's another react. Okay, oh. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Do you see
What
it on
other ones do
mine?
we have? What's this one?
Oh, that's cute. Rocket ships going
Oh,
across.
where's the rocket? I can't see it.
Well, it
It
just
went
went
by?
across your whole face on there.
Okay, I'll have to do it again. I didn't see it. Rocket ship. Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Do you see him?
No. Oh,
Oh,
it went on my picture.
yeah, on your picture, yeah.
Well, okay,
And
okay.
yeah, so you have to watch yourself in the Zoom so
All
you can
right.
see
I
it.
got to put in my earbuds. Um,
Oh, see, I got balloons coming up.
oh, did you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Ah, that is cool. I like it. What
How'd
do
you
they
do
do
that?
next?
How'd you
Oh,
do
that's
that?
kind of
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Oh, there's the
Yeah.
bigger heart.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That's
Oh, geez, these
fun.
are fun.
Okay, now I gotta put on my Bluetooth here.
Can we do? Oh, there we've got the skulls. Holy cow, that's fun.
That
Oh,
is really fun. I
yeah.
like that.
So on the effects on that react,
Wait,
the dots next to it, they
I'm
gives you
getting
more
on my
stuff.
earbuds, so I can't hear anything yet.
Ah,
It's supposed to be connected. Come on. Okay. Oh,
oh, yep.
all right. Let's try. What all?
So if you hit the little dots
Oh
next
no,
to
it's
them,
not
it
letting me
gives you more
hear.
stuff.
Let's try something. Okay. Now talk.
Yeah, can I hear you? Can you hear
Oh, I
me?
can't hear you. Darn
Ah,
it. What's going on?
hi,
Bluetooth.
Chris. How are you doing?
Black speaks are connected.
Where am
How they
I?
connect?
Uh,
I don't know.
I know
Don't
it's a
want them
computer and
connected to
it's
my phone.
Wednesday. And it rained. So, it could be it could be all of that together.
Oh, it rained where you are?
Yeah, we had rain last
No, they're
night.
not connected.
Oh, we didn't have it. We
Oh,
don't
you
get a
didn't?
nope.
Like audio.
Oh, I'll
Hmm.
be. Yeah, that's the
Had-
I
first
might
rain
have to
we've
give
had
up on
since the
these.
since the
They're
4th.
not. I'll go get the blue ones.
Oh, it's about time. They said monsoon season's coming, so hopefully, yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting cloudy here again. So they've been passing over most of the day. It's cool. I think it's not. I think it's finally got up to 80, maybe.
Yeah, it's nice and cool. Just had lunch outside.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. So it's still showing 78 down here. Oh, no, 81. So, well, it was nippy this morning, 65. Gosh, that was
Uh,
Quite different from 70 degrees in the morning.
right.
Oh,
Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Everything.
Okay,
okay,
Barbara,
can you
say
hear me?
something now.
Can
I'm
you hear
still
me?
not hearing. What's going on?
Oh,
Okay, hold on.
Charge your batteries, maybe.
Wonder what that could be.
yeah. Hi, Cindy. Yeah,
This
so
meeting is
so
being
Karen,
transcribed.
on your Zoom,
Okay,
look at the
and
audio.
we'll turn
Do the
on
up arrow
recording.
on the audio and see if it shows your earbuds.
Oh, there. Oh, okay.
Ah,
So, so where do you do that? Is it?
the pictures and stuff?
Yeah.
What is
The
so weird?
react down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you click that up arrow and you
Okay,
get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. My problem is I got my my bar down there, so every time I take it down, it wants to bring up. Oh, how the heck? What is this doing open?
So if you do that up arrow, it should give you more stuff,
Okay.
why am I not hearing?
which is kind of cool.
Can you
Oh, I
hear
think I
me?
hit the heart. Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
I can't hear anything. You guys
Oh,
keep talking. I'll work on it.
Okay.
okay.
All I get is play chime
Uh,
on these hands and
Oh,
recognize hand gestures.
okay, then
Bluetooth.
click on the heart
Okay.
and see if you
Okay,
get
I'm
more
gonna
stuff.
reboot my computer, guys. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah.
I see now. So the little dots give you
Yeah, and then if you do the little dots next to it, it gives you more effects. It gives you everything. Oh, there's the devil. Easily entertained.
No, I learned
Oh,
something new.
oh.
What am I going to do with it?
Oh, just entertain yourselves. I like the little skulls. There it is.
Little, oh, I like in the
Yeah,
in the background. I'm trying to where that's where do you do that? That's another thing.
the
More.
backgrounds. Oh, that's under video. The up arrow on video.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then it's blur my background or adjust background and effects.
oh yeah, black. Yeah, bird. Black. Yeah.
Yeah. Choose the
Just
avatar.
there's. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I put some of my pictures from my phone.
Yep, there I am.
Oh,
I like the
that's
little dog. Oh, geez.
gopher.
Go for it. Yeah, that probably was.
Gopher. Let's see, what do I
Oh,
got here? Oh, I've
geez.
got
No, I've been trying to figure out how to register people and send out those invites for registration. Oh, I like the house on the pier.
that's not on a pier, that's on a boat. That's a houseboat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's some years ago we lived on a sailboat and this was on the intercoastal waterway, ICW, and they were moving that house. It's on a barge.
oh, well, I'll be.
So that's the houseboat.
Well, I'll be. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's like it's a houseboat.
Yeah, well, it is a houseboat. Yeah.
The houseboat.
Oh,
It's like
geez.
something serious. I'm glad we didn't have Zoom when I was working.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Ooh, it's
You know,
bad
it's
enough.
nice. It's nice if you work for an international company that doesn't need you to travel all the time.
Oh, well,
Yeah. And then that
no,
way, you could stay home and do, or stay in the office and do, and not have to be
yeah.
always on the go.
Well, my last real job, I had a I can't remember what they called them. A little uh, for email and stuff like that. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
boss, yeah, 24/7, the boss expected a reply to whatever he asked within 20 minutes.
Oh,
So
geez.
I know it was so I mean, if he'd have had Zoom, he would have said, I want you on a Zoom call. I want to see where you are.
Yeah. Well, if I'm sleeping, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Karen, can you hear us now?
I can.
Okay.
Just took a reboot.
Oh,
Reboot.
no
Sorry about
problem.
that.
No problem.
No
What is that
problem.
behind you, Russ?
It's a houseboat.
Oh,
It's actually,
really?
it's actually a house on a barge. It was on the intercoastal. I can't remember if we were in North Carolina or South Carolina, but it was on a barge and they were moving it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you see all kinds
Must
of stuff. You see all kinds of stuff on the water. I
that
mean,
must have been a little difficult to get on it
oh, well, they were moving it to move it and they're going to, I guess,
somewhere, yeah.
place it on the ground somewhere. But it's easier than probably trying to take it down the highway in the back of a truck
Yeah, that's probably true.
because you
Yeah.
have to move the electric lines and TV cable and
Yeah. Must have cost a little bit to do that.
see quite a few houses moved, but
Oh,
never
uh-huh.
did.
Yes.
Yeah. So I haven't gotten back to you yet, but I was trying to think of some place to go, and the only thing I can think of is the gold mine up in Idaho Springs. Um, I know one place I want to go, but I want to go to Julesburg, but that's a trip for an outing for the society. You
I
hear me?
finally figured out what our last two field trips will be.
Oh,
We're gonna,
okay.
we're gonna have a treasure hunt at the Louisville Library cemetery,
Cool.
which I think will be fun. And then
Yep.
our last one is October. It's going to be the Louisville has some their history. They have Halloween walks, so I thought we'd do a Halloween walk. So
Oh,
those are our last two
okay.
activities anyway. Just thought I'd announce that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Now, this was a hard chapter. I'm sorry, Russ.
I cried and I cried and I cried. My, my wife thinks I left her. I'm spending all the time in here. And where have you been? Why aren't
Well,
you
we're
here?
all doing the answers. We all did the questions. So many
Oh,
questions.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we,
didn't do the very last question where I had to come up with one, but I did the other three, and
uh-huh.
that helped. I typed them out. I did a
Mhm.
PowerPoint. I typed them out on a sheet, and then I answered the questions from the
Mhm.
answer in the back, and that
Mhm.
really brought it into more into better understanding
Right.
for me. Yeah, this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Well,
questions really help.
Yeah.
I
I thought you've done a better job in terms of explaining it versus how he did it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
oh,
Right.
right. Yeah, it's actually I even got a subscription, I guess, to the Chicago's Manual of Style. Because I'm going like, wait a minute, this doesn't. So I've been reading that, and then I started reading his book, and I realized in chapter 1 or 2 he says this is a textbook. You need these reference books. This is not a reference book. So I'm going, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So it's
I
all
kind of like his
clear as
approach.
mud. I'm sorry.
I like
But-
his approach because he just says whatever you have to say so it can make it clear.
yeah, I'm going to lose my hair on this one. Let's see. We ready?
Yeah, anytime.
All right, so I need to, how do I share? Oh, I got to go back to Zoom, back to here, down to share, advanced sharing, one participant at a time, multiple participants. And come on. You read that?
No, not yet.
Mm-mm.
From the beginning. There?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Hmm.
Do you see the share, little green share with an arrow on the bottom?
Correct.
Is it,
And
if you
then
bring your cursor down, there's a black bar at the bottom, a little green
Says-
square
right.
which says share.
And I pick share multiple participants can share simultaneously. I want to do one participant.
You know, when I left, they made you the host. So
Oh.
it might look a little bit different.
Hmm. All right, share.
I can,
Yeah, you should have that little share, and you click on that, and then you can pick from which monitor you want to share it from. There you go.
There
At
I
least you
go.
got
There.
part of it. There.
oh yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah. How's that?
Yep.
Great.
Good.
Full screen? All right, let's get started. I got real sloppy. I got like 23 slides. So I tried to condense it some. Anyway, what we're talking about today is citing numbered, grouped, subgroups, offline sources, and information items, a genealogist's guide to precise documentation. Mastering the wherein question. So, learning objectives. By the end of this presentation, there'll be a test. You will be able to understand the importance of the wherein citation question, properly cite page numbers, folio numbers, and unnumbered pages, handle sources with multiple numbering systems, navigate nested levels in citations, cite serial, also known as, AKA, periodicals, and cite multi-volume sets and series correctly. Aha. Happy best practice and apply best practices for offline source documentation. So, understanding the wherein. What is the wherein? And this is right out of his book. Citation question is wherein is a specific location within the source where the information item can be found. For example, page, image, or sequence number, or if the source is an unpublished, its box number, folder, or collection name, or similar identifying information. The key principle here is provide sufficient detail for anyone to locate cited information with minimal effort. Why wherein matters? The problem is entire sources rarely document specific facts. It's like I go to the library and I say, I'm going to the genealogy section and that's where my source is. But we need better than that. Documentation comes from specific information within sources, which book in a library and which page of that book. Researchers need to point to exact locations. So the solution is citations must describe the source and point to specific information. Proper wherein answers eliminate the need to repeat original searches Clear citations enhance research credibility, so you don't look like an idiot.
Mhm.
Well, I've done that this week. Basic page number and citations. For paginated standalone sources, published sources. And the example here is Families of Early Hartford, Connecticut. The rest of it, and the page number is tacked on the end there. And unpublished sources add a brief description, such as page 139, which is Sarah Greenfield's birth. And it's 30 March 1742. And records 1.57, which we would understand as volume 1, page 57, James Greenfield, 5 November 1738. Best practices: use P for page, PP for multiple pages, and consider spelling out page and for newspapers, distinguishing it from column numbers.
What are column numbers? I wasn't sure about that.
Oh, you got a paper and it's, if you look at the front of it, they still make them, papers. They'll have, they don't write across the whole page. They have a column, which is about 3 inches wide. So you can read down the column. So if you go to page 3, whatever, and there's like 5, 6 columns on that page. So they'll tell you it's like page 3, column 4 is the article you look for. So you don't have to go through looking the whole page 3 to try to find.
I didn't know they did columns.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gee, that's when they had papers, real paper. Just now we have the width of our smartphone rather than the width of a column. Okay, options for citing multiple pages. And these examples are like page 107 to page 109, page 17, 23, and 37, 17, and 37. And the rest of them you can read. It's in guidelines. Use an N dash. Remember, it's two little minus signs for inclusive numbers. It's optional and provides readability. So then follow conventional abbreviation rules. I think this is the easy part so far.
Yeah.
We'll get into the rest. Okay, folio numbers, which understanding the difference. And I've seen folios. Used to call them, the center page or center fold out or whatever. All right,
I really don't know what a folio is. I mean,
It's-
it's just pages that are together, but they're folded together.
No, it's like if you have a magazine and there's a picture that goes across the 2 pages,
Right.
like of a hot rod automobile or something. And
Right.
you can take it off and cut it out and put it on your wall. So that's a folio of that kind. And that's the first one, which is the records across the spread. If you open a magazine, both pages are flat. So that's the records across the spread. The folio number appears on one or both sides of that page. And then use full, FOL, period, for a singular folio and FOLS, guest, for plural. The other example, which I don't really recall seeing, is a continuous back to front, or front to back.
Yeah.
And the front page is the one side of it, and then the back of that page is the continuation of that folio. And the only thing I can think of it that I can recall anything sort of like that would be like for the DAR records, their applications. They seem to go from the front page to the back page behind it. So anyway, the front page is a recto, RECTO, an R abbreviation, and the back is Vero. And examples are like folio 12R, which would be the front page, and folio 20V and folio 27RV. So it'd be both the front page and the page behind it, the back page. And these are supposedly more precise than page numbering, but I don't have a good example of a front to back. I just
Well, Russ, wouldn't the old Rocky Mountain News be that way? Because it was that sheet
right.
that you'd open up.
Right. Yeah, but they had page numbers. They were I don't remember.
Yeah, but then they opened it, the center was all one sheet. If you think about it, it was all one sheet. So you could
Okay.
take that sheet out.
Okay.
If,
But that would be the first kind. That would be across the spread.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I'll have to look for that. Man, I can't. Well, never mind. I've done a lot of head scratching on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Unnumbered pages, the challenge, and the temptation is to count the pages. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
cite the number counted. Except, do you count the preface page or do you count the back cover? Readers may not find page numbers.
Yeah.
And yeah, you look at if I'm going to research and someone says, well, go to page 12, and I open this book and there's no page numbers, I'm going, that's a funny joke. So different counting methods create confusion. Publication may not have page numbers, and that's going to cause confusion. It compromises your research credibility. So this person knows what they're doing. The solution is describe the source's organization, alphabetical arrangement. So, you're looking for such and such, and it's arranged alphabetically, or chronological sequence. Like it's tell the reader that this is in chronological sequence, and you should go for date such and such. And a filing system dates events or filing. Instead of page 15 counted, use descriptive chronologically arranged, filed under court session July 1854. Tell the reader what they should be expecting. Alphabetically arranged by name under G for good, I guess, and filed by ship arrival dates, 15 March 1892. The key point here is described arrangement. Describing an arrangement is more helpful than citing unpaginated.
You have anything that you
Yeah, you're on your own. Multiple numbers on one page. Now, I've seen this before, but not in a lot of places. The concise dilemma here is concise versus completeness. Original numbers versus
Archival.
Archival. Yeah. The solution is you must understand the source before describing it, what each number represents. Cite the most relevant number. Attach numbers to what they count. So I've seen this before in census documents because you have the enumerator who pages the numbers.
Subway sandwich in the refrigerator?
No sandwiches in the refrigerator.
No, you're on the line. Yeah. That's your Subway sandwich?
Make him pay for it. Okay. And that's one of the problems. You must understand the source before describing it, and cite the most relevant number. Attach the number that's counted. Where I've seen this is the numerator on a census will number the pages that he or she numerated, and then the supervisor will come along and put it with all the other pages for that crew, and then he or she may start a whole new numbering sequence. And then when it comes into the office and they're auditing it, Then someone else may start putting other numbers on it. So you could have 4 or 5 numbers, but at least in the census, they use different color because each person in line has an assigned color that they have to use. And
So you worked with censuses and that's what they did?
yeah. Yeah, I
Oh.
was, yeah, in 2010, I was assistant regional manager.
Wow.
Yeah, had 26,000 people working.
Wow.
With 10 states. Talk
Oh
about,
my gosh.
yeah, it's the biggest mobilization other than war. So, okay, so get back to, wait a minute, did I do that?
No, you haven't talked about this one yet. Oh, you talked about the census.
Oh, okay. And then, okay, the census, New London, Connecticut, and here they follow 37R. And that's the back of the sheet. And then the 1860 census, New London, Connecticut, Old Lyme, which is page 12, which is the 12th page of the Old Lyme census for that town. All right. Nested levels, the Russian doll concept. Here we go. What are nested levels? Sources within groups with larger groups. Like Russian dolls, each level contains the next. Common in both published and unpublished sources. For example, page, volume, multi-volume set would be, from small to large, and from large to small is the document, file box, collection, repository. That's from small to large. Next. All right. I should have numbered these pages. Example is multi-volume set. The acts and resolves, public and private, of the Province of Massachusetts Bay. Volume 15, and the publication date, and the page number is 280. There's 3 levels here, general to specific. The 21 volume and set. And I even Googled this to find out, yeah, there was 21 volumes in this set, but he just pulled it out of the air and said, this is it, which is the acts of the and resolves of public and private of the Province of Massachusetts Bay. Is the largest. The middle is the numbered volume, which is 15, and then of course page 280. So nested levels for unpublished sources. Example, this is archival record report for sale, filed 6 May 1863 in Burnham versus Gross file, Monroe County, CO, I assume county, foreclosures 1859 to 1860, box A4, Circuit Court, Waterloo, Illinois. There's 6 levels here. The first is the report of the sale is filed. And you also notice in the citation, they put semicolons in to separate the 6 May 18
Yeah.
from the next one, which is in case of Burnham versus Gross file, semicolon. This helps you here. And the box of similar cases, Monroe County foreclosures, 1859 to 1860, box A4. In court repositories in Circuit Court, cities in Waterloo, and it's in Illinois. So that's an easy one. Okay, sequencing nested levels. There's 3 options. General to specific, as we said before, common for publications, set, volume, and page. Example, Pennsylvania Archives, 2nd series, and that's volume 13, page 114. Specific to general is common for unpublished documents, file box, repository. The American archive system, archive style may be different and elsewhere, like other parts of the world. And then the mixed for established formats, like newspaper with pages and columns and all that, and Bible verses. And just follow conventional patterns right there, procedure. Identifying nested levels. To recognize levels, study the source and its content. Use library catalog and finding aids. Check archival request forms, and I did this for NARA, state, county, and city. And NARA has, depending on what you're asking, you have a different form for different things. They have little boxes, and they want you to separate out what you're looking for. So that could help you recognize the different levels that
Mhm.
need to be separated for that request. Examine containers and labels, record groups, boxes, folders, and pages. It's a look for numbers, letters, combinations, titles, and descriptions, organizational patterns, and identifying information. And if you've ever gone to an old courthouse and gone through the records there, either for marriages or births and things like that, you'll soon find out there's big books and they're numbered, and yeah, I think they're all different in different courthouses. Right, volume page designation. When volumes have separate pagination with identifiers like Will Book 5, pages, 2 P's, 431 to 433. Pennsylvania Archives, here again, a second series, volume 13, page 114. Without identifiers, use the colon method. Will book is 5 is volume 5 in pages 431 to 433. The National Genealogical Survey quarterly is volume 104, and it's June of 2016, and page 99. Volume, the rule here is volume before the colon, pages after the colon. So serials and periodicals. Definition: a publication issued regularly, daily, weekly, like a monthly or annually. Examples: journals and magazines, newspapers, conference procedures, organizational reports, citation elements. You get a volume number, issue designation, month, season, year. Common for journals to number issues sequentially throughout each annual volume. Page and columns numbered for newspapers. And just so happens I was reading the Colorado Genealogical Society's their report, and I've got here the volume 86, number 2, May of 2025. And look, the first page is 25, not 1, but 25. So they're numbering it sequentially for the whole year. So when the library gets them and puts them all together,
Oh.
you can go from page 1 to page whatever the last page of the year was.
Mhm.
So that's a little tidbit. Multi-volume sets. There are 4 types. There's a type 1. That's a titled set, untitled volumes. Like Descendants of Thomas Dorothy, volume 2, page 116. Type 2 is a titled set, titled volumes. Mayfire Families, volume 15, James Clinton, Richard Moore, and that's volume 5, 7. Type 3, numbered series, Pennsylvania Archives series, second series, volume 13, page 114. And type 4 is titled series, titled volumes, like Genealogy and the Law, National Geological Society Special Topic Series 87. And believe it or not, Tom Jones' book is a special, not topic, but special. If you look in the front, it'll tell you it's a special publication number 122. So it's an example of what we're really using. So multi-volume sets, you okay? Citation essentials. What to include? You want to include the set, categorized title, how libraries actually catalog them. The set, the series, the volume, the page numbers. And what's Optional is uncatalogued titles, if helpful for content. Series titles for titled series. Volume titles for titled sets. All right. Don't go crazy. What I've done here. Stay
Oh
with
my
me. Stay with me. What I did here was I took, I think it's table 13, 15, and 6, or 12, 13, and 16, and I combined them. So you'll find these in, let's see, my mouse. Can you see my pointer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you look in your book, it says these are the types of sets. This is a titled set, untitled volumes, and it's set characteristics. It's a titled set. The series, there's no series title. The volume characteristic is numbered and not titled because it's an untitled volumes. Makes sense. And then the title of the set is italicized, the number, the volume, page numbers. And the citation option for answering the wherein is the volume title, which is italicized. In the example that he provided in the book, I just put all this stuff together, is Descendants of Thomas Dumfries of Portsmouth, Rhode Island, Volume 2. The publication details page 416. The set title is Descendants of Thomas Dumfries, Portsmouth, Rhode Island. The volume number is 2. The page number is 416. And he's added a comment here. This type of multi-volume set is not serialized. It has no series title or series number and no volume titles. So it is cataloged and located and cited by the title of the set, Rhode Island, Volume 2, publication details. And I go through all these, and these are the type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. And like I say, I just put them together so it'd be in one place. And you can read this and I'll be back in a half hour. No,
Did you
I-
type all that? You typed all that.
No, I scanned it and I cut and pasted
Oh,
into
okay.
an Excel spreadsheet
Oh, okay.
and tricked it
Yeah.
to big. So I've been looking at these tables that he has, and I go, "Holy cow! It's like you should have put it in one table."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, really.
So anyway, if I see him, I'll tell him this. So I mean, you can sort of think about, what kind of publications you would see would have this a titled set with untitled volumes. Like, I mean, you think of like an encyclopedia. You got the Encyclopedia Britannica, and the first volume is A. So it's not really titled. And then the second one would be like, I think of like, the complete works of William Shakespeare. It has a title for the whole set, the complete works, and each of the volumes would be one of his plays or one of his sonnets or whatever. And of course, the next one is the numbered series. These are your periodicals, like National Genealogical Society or the Colorado Genealogical Society, where they've got numbered. It's a numbered series, and the title is the set, not the series. The series would have the date, and the numbers would follow along with that. And the last one, titled series and titled volumes. That's like all the complete set of all the modern philosophers, and you would have a series with Socrates, and you would have a series with different volumes, and a series with Plato, and something like that. Try to put it in a different context. But you can come back and study this. This will be, yeah. It's okay. Best practices. Hey, you want me to stay there? You eyes crossed yet? Everyone was, yeah, remember, this will live in forever, so we can always come back to it and look at it another day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Best practices, summaries. Okay, understand the source before citing. Use conventional formats when available. Provide sufficient detail for retrieval. Be consistent in sequencing. Consider your reader's needs. Don't count unnumbered pages. Ignore organizational patterns. Mix sequencing without good reason. And complicate a simple citation. I like that was a good one. I like that one. Self-assessment questions. Before finalizing any citation, ask yourself, can someone else locate this exact information? Have I identified all the relevant nested levels? Is my sequencing logical and consistent? Have I provided sufficient detail without overcomplicating it? And would this citation pass peer review? Okay, so key takeaways and conclusion is wherein answers all are crucial for a credible research. Understanding source organization is essential. Nested levels require careful attention. Consistency and clarity trump complexity. Good citations serve both you and your readers. And remember, the goal is precise documentation that enables efficient retrieval of specific information. That's it.
Wow, that was quite a chapter, Russell.
What? Yeah, it was quite a chapter.
Yeah.
It's yeah. That was actually the first part was pretty easy. This last section with this thing
Yeah, that was.
is, and it's really, it's come down to, I've realized that it's work. You got to really work at understanding what the citation or what the source of the information is and how to present it in a citation that's correct.
And a lot
So-
of this is when you're going through courthouses or something like that, and you're, it's undocumented, some like the in boxes and stuff. I've never gone to a courthouse, so has
Oh,
anybody
really?
gone? Yeah, I've
Oh,
never
yes.
have.
Oh, every time I go back home to West Virginia, I go to the courthouse at least one day.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
need to
yeah.
do that, I guess.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And I don't even know if they're still there because the last time I was there was last year. And she said, most of the stuff's online now. She goes, I'm afraid they're just going to let me go because what she did mostly was real estate and title searches. They would send people in from the title companies to go through the past records of how this piece of property is passed down through to today. And she goes, they don't come in here anymore because I used to help them. Now they do it online. They don't leave their office. They don't leave their home.
Oh,
So,
so she copied it all and put it online?
well, no, they didn't copy it all, but it's digitized. Some of it's digitized and some of it is transcribed. And yeah, it's online.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you can't go back to 1790, but the
Right.
reason is, but oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, the people there, like, I mean, people come in asking for a birth certificate, some proof of
Oh, yeah.
marriage, proof
Yeah.
of divorce, so they
Oh,
can get
yeah.
remarried.
That's true.
And yeah, and my whole family's been there forever. So I go in and I mean, like, that's my second great grandfather. I know that one and this one and that one. And So, yeah, and my son lives
Interesting, okay.
5 blocks from there, so I stay with him. I
Uh-huh.
walk over and go into the courthouse. Oh yeah,
Ah,
courthouses are great, and they're just, and like most public servants, they look forward to helping you.
yeah,
Let me see if I can figure out how to unshare this thing.
yeah. Do you want me to show you my first, let's see, I'll get mine up.
Where is, how do I unshare?
Yeah, you should have something at the top of the screen that will let you unshare.
Oh, share. Share. I want to unshare.
Yeah.
No, I don't want OneDrive. Stay away from me.
You should have, Russ, you should have a drop down box at the top of your screen that will let you unshare.
Click to the
It's-
slide.
It's not in that bottom bar.
Mine's usually not.
Yeah, I can't remember where mine is.
Well, I'm afraid if I hit the X, it's going to X. Well, I'm going to do it. Or if I may have to come back.
Save
Save.
changes to file.
Don't save. It's good the way it was.
Yeah, but you're still sharing. Now you're sharing your Zoom screen.
Where? So that's
Allow multiple partners to share. We'll go allow, I guess.
home. Oh, stop share. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
They put it in a red box. Who would have ever thought of that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll go to the first question that we had. Let me find it. Share.
Why don't you go ahead
Um,
and do all of them that you have, and then I'll do all of them. that
Oh,
I-
that's probably a good idea. Okay. Let me get back to open that up. Okay. Share. Share. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, the first one, and what it's in reference to was this up above. On June 1874, Callista 19 married George M. Massey Tucker at West Somerset in Niagara County, New York. Okay, so I just copied the citation that they said, and oh, the question is in Greenfield footnote 3, second citation, what are the sources nested levels and how are they sequenced? And what are the citations answers to the what and wherein? Okay, so the first citation we don't need to worry about. So that was all we're worried about is the second citation, which is about West Somerset. And that's let's see. Okay, for West, so it starts with for West Somerset, C. George M. McTucker questionnaire 3. So, let me see. So what I said the what was George M. D. Tucker questionnaire 3.
Mhm.
Okay, and then wherein is the page
Right.
and it was in George Tucker, it was in the pension file of George Tucker. And if I didn't split this out enough, let me know. The case file, approved pension applications, 18, that was another wherein, I didn't put wherein. Civil War later pension files. And record group was 15. Department of Veterans Affairs, and that is in the National archive is in Washington. I guess I could have put DC separate, but I didn't. Does that sound okay?
Mhm.
And oh, and it was sequenced from specific to general.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, what did she say? I don't know that I looked at all of her answers. Well, I looked at that one. But let's see, answers.
It's not as detailed as what you did.
Okay, do
Yeah.
you want me to read hers, or do you guys agree with that one? Any issues?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, the next one was 88. Let's just view one page. Let me get that to view one page. View
Citation. What is
print layout, I think. No, print vertical.
general?
Oh, I can't get it to do it. Okay. Anyway. So I can't see it all, so I made it larger there. So on 88, can you see that? I tried to make it one page.
Mhm.
Okay, in Broomfield source 30, first citation, what are the sources nested levels? How are they sequenced in the citation? It actually seemed kind of simple once I started separating them out. So the first citation, okay, so this is what we are going to separate out. So first of all was a website, and that's a where in. So it's from general to specific. Then GED match forms, that little caret or whatever you call it, that sent you to GED match tools for DNA research. Another little caret or whatever. What do you call those? I don't know, greater thans. And then a DNA utilities, and then interpreting DNA comparison results. The subject was, does MRCA get thrown off when you match on both message 3 undated by Jim Bartlett? I said that was the what? Did I separate that out enough?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can't really read that up before, but it seems once you get going, it's pretty easy unless I'm doing it wrong.
No, I don't think you are, because I think that's, yeah, from what
sounds
I mean,
okay.
for the answer, yeah, that was about it.
Okay, so on 91, arrange these source levels for citation publishing. Was I supposed to put it? Okay, I just arranged them 1 to 4. So the first, which is, let's see, the what is about Ashby. So that's the last one. The first is the book or whatever, The Great Migration Immigrants to New England. And then it's in volume 1, page 92. And Alice Ashby was the what? Was what I thought.
Yeah, and that's
And-
what she has
Yeah.
in the answers. Yeah.
Okay. So 94, arrange the source levels to the citation. Arrange these source levels for the citation to an unpublished source.
Unpublished.
Yeah. Now, unpublished, is that, did I do that wrong? Unpublished, is it supposed to go from general? Or does it matter? Didn't it, didn't remember reading this, but unpublished, is that different, general to specific or specific to general?
They Unpublished, no attachments, what did I say?
Yeah, I don't remember, and I just did them. So let's see, it's
Here.
94. She says, oh, I did it right then, according to her.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
For the what?
final payment,
Final payment, just
claim Washington.
the record group,
Formatting.
and the National Archives in Washington,
Yeah.
DC. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what those are kind of easy. Okay, this is my last one, and I was supposed to do something that I found in one of my writings, and I found this. I must have got this from somebody because I don't think I ever like made, like it's the National Archives in Washington DC. So I must have found this someplace, and I copied this source. So the what was Family History Library film.
Okay.
And that's at the very end, so it's general to specific. And then it's the page number. And then it's the roll number. And then it's home. Home in Carter, Spencer, Indiana. And then on back to resident date. There was quite a few levels in this resident date.
Yeah.
And then serial number, record group number, records of Bureau of Census, record group, National Archives, Washington, DC. 12 levels.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. So, all right. Any disagreement with that?
No, it's pretty
Oh.
straight.
Yeah, it was kind of easy. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing.
And I'll go ahead and share for the next group. Okay, entire screen.
I think going through these questions is very helpful.
Yeah, it is. I wish he had made his footnotes a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
They are hard to read in this.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Can everybody see the screen? The question?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I had 86. And that shows the footnote. First citation, what are the sources, nested levels? How are they sequenced? So it's sequenced general to specific. I like trying to, the format where we go down, makes it much better. So
Oh.
850 was the census as a whole. It answers the what, the country, and the state. Its state answers the wherein, as well as the town, the pages, the dwelling, household name. And I've done quite a few censuses, and this just kind of flowed. I was like, yep, I get that. Then
Yeah, this is a good one.
yeah,
Yes.
that was kind of like it validated what I've done in the past. 89 talks about the footnote. 39 uses nested levels to cite two unpublished sources. What are the source levels and how are they sequenced? And again, I like this top to down because it makes it much more easier for me to see that yes, indeed, it's specific to general because it's a record, then a file containing that record, the office housing the file, the city and the state. So it goes from small to bigger. And the second source level goes from specific to general. There's a widow's declaration, a bounty land warrant file containing that paper, the collection containing that file, the record group containing that collection, the building. So it's the Russian dolls it starts, in a big or small container and then builds out. For this one, the building housing that record group, and then it's city. So that I felt that kind of flowed for me too.
Yeah. When you start writing them down, it seems easier than when you just read it all out.
Right, and when you list them, top to bottom or bottom to up, where you grow from bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger, it just makes it easier to see it.
Yes.
And then it said arrange these source levels for citation to a publication. So it's the New York Historical Manuscripts, English, the series title, volume 22, Administrative Papers of Governors Richard and Francis, 1664 to 1673, the volume title and the page number. So that seemed pretty good too, to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then second to the last question was arrange these parts of a multi-volume set into a citation. So it will start out with the source, the story of vessels built in Connecticut for the Continental Navy. Volume 2, the Confederacy, records and paper of the New London Country Historical Society, volume 1, page 61. So it goes from the story to the records to the volume to the page. And then this one I struggled a little bit with because I was like, okay, the where in, because I don't always think. So I had to think about the basic sequence for a journal citation was the author, the title of the journal, the volume number, issue number, year of publication, the page numbers. And some, if it's applicable, if it's available. So that again added clarity for me. So then this is a citation for a genealogy journal. John D. Smith, the descendants of Caleb Bentley. Why can I never say Caleb's? New Insight, Genealogical Quarterly, Volume 35, number 2, 2002, and the page. So, and this, I struggled a little bit because I was like, okay, I was thinking the author isn't really the source, and the wherein gets in, it confused me a bit, so.
Well, in a book, when you do isn't the author kind of in with the name
The
of the
author is
book?
kind of,
Because that's one
tends to
thing.
be-
It's
it
the
tends to be
author's
the book,
wrote the book. So
right,
wouldn't that be in the same category? Because it's the author that wrote the book. So that would
right,
be one part of it, rather than the author separate from the book.
right.
Okay.
And then for newspaper citation, the author of the article, and this I found interesting because some of the clippings that I had for obituaries and things like that, I did not include the author who wrote the article, replaced the article.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I've got to, it's kind of, I've got to go back in and do that. Because I had the Calhoun merchandise in Milwaukee, and the Waukesha Freeman, December 28th, 1945, and the page that it was listed on. But it's not, I haven't ever thought about, oh, I really should be looking. I always thought it was enough to say what the title was, where it was the newspaper, the date, the page. because you don't always see who wrote, so.
Right.
And yeah, in the newspaper articles, you don't always see who
No.
wrote that article. Yeah.
No,
Isn't it good to go over them in a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I hope that helps, but I did struggle with this one more so than the other.
Yeah. I do think author would go with the title because it's not where in the author wrote the book.
Right, it's more of a source for, and that's why I think, the source, I would, the wherein is the Waukesha Freeman, the date, the page.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
yeah, in 1945, you might have even had the column number.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
yeah, most obituaries are written by someone in the family and they don't have a byline.
Right,
It's-
right. So
Mhm.
usually most obituaries just start with the name of the
Right.
person, and then it's the newspaper and the date and the page. So,
Yeah,
Right.
so probably don't
yeah,
have anybody that's an author
but then I
if you
was
went
thinking
back.
maybe it should be the editor or whatever, but I haven't done a lot of research to see what how Ancestry does it. So,
Mhm.
but.
Very
And the
good.
same way for Genealogical Journal is a little bit easier because you do get to see who wrote it. So,
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and the author's name normally first, and if it's in a bibliography, the author's surname is first, and the given name is second. So if it's in a bibliography, Johnson should be Johnson, comma Mary. But here it shows Mary Johnson wrote, is unpublished because it's not in italics. The Calhoun merchant dies in Milwaukee.
Hmm.
So it's not a book. It would be italicized.
Oh,
it's not a book.
oh.
Some of it's coming back to me. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just mind-boggling. It's almost that spreadsheet that you provided
yeah.
is a good thing.
No, okay. I won't market it. It's free. You guys can. It's
You'll,
not copyrighted. It's free.
you'll send me the PowerPoint, right? I'll send it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I spent some time on it, and actually, and I can improve it now because since I have a subscription to Chicago, I can go in there and find out more of what he's sort of. And hey, that's one thing I found. In our book, it says that when you do a citation, the publisher's city should be. Well, now Chicago currently says no. If it's a published document, you do not need to put London or New York as where the publisher's office is.
Hmm.
So things have changed since this book was published.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, um, so I'll send it to you, but I'm going
Yeah.
to improve on it some.
Okay.
Because I
Barb,
can,
you want to share yours then?
Sure. Sure, I can do that. So Cindy needs to unshare. Okay. Okay, can you see that?
Not yet.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so so here it is. So it was number 87. So in the Greenfield footnote 24, what are the sources, nested levels? How are they sequenced in the citation? So this was the actual footnote. So a military punishment by branding continued until 1872. When a congressional act abolished it. See United States, the Statutes at Large, Volume 17, page 261, chapter 316, section 2. So this was index or sequence general to specific. So it was the statutes at large, which was the title of a multi-volume set. It was volume 17, page 261, chapter 316, and it said it was a law. So that the chapter on that page, and then section 2 was a section within that law. So I never realized that they did that back then, that they would tattoo you
Neither did I.
traitor or whatever, you know, if you did something bad as
I
a
was totally shocked as
as
we-
military punishment. That was pretty harsh.
Yeah.
So I thought this was pretty good. So it was a general to specific one. So I didn't have to add any of the extra stuff to it. So then the next one was exercise number 90, which was Greenfield footnote 61, the second citation. It references an unpublished image of an unpublished archival record. What are the nested levels in this source? How are they arranged in the citation? How does the citation answer the what and where in citation questions? So the second citation was for Barrett, see Ontario, Canada, deaths, County of Kent, Ridgetown Division, page 356, death record number 2149. So then I looked at the what, the answer for the what, because I wasn't sure. I kind of got some of it, but not all of it. So the general to specific sequence was the Ontario, Canada deaths. That's the source creator. The County of Kent, Ridgetown Division. That was the volume of death records. Page 356. And then the death record number 2149. I noticed that when I do a lot of research out of the country. So a lot of those birth records and death records, they all have record numbers usually. There's a few that don't, but most of them do. And so then going back to this other citation, then you have this Joseph Francis Telgett, and then container 765, death registrations, series 80 through 88, registration 80, office of the registrar. So then from the where in question, it was more specific to general. So you had the container 765. So that was the volume number. You had the series 80 through 8. And then you had it's the death registrations. That's the record group containing the series. And then you have the Office of the Registrar General, Archives of Ontario, Canada, or Ontario, Toronto. So that's the building, housing, the record group is city and province. And then they said that the film number was supplementary. So you really didn't have to show it, but it's always nice to be able to have that little extra, because here it shows you that it's this film number and it's item 2. And then, so then you can look for it and get down a little bit farther to see the more of the information in that record.
Sometimes they put that in the actual media or whatever I'm linking the citation to versus the citation itself.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But sometimes, the way I do a lot of mine is that a lot of them are the family history library films. And so in my genealogy database, I look for that family history film citation that I can go to, and it fills in all those spots for me, if that makes sense. I can put the film number in and where it's at, and then I can just list everything else behind it. So hopefully that part helped you on that. I did look at the answers on that. I mean, because as I was looking for those second citations with it, I had to get my magnifying glass out so I could see the
Oh,
little
I know.
subcolons.
I know.
They're hard to pick out. Okay, and then the next one was number 93, where you arrange the sources levels for a citation of an, oh, I didn't spell that right, unpublished source. So it was listed in the exercises, New York State Archives, Box 2, Albany, the 1779 land tax list, the folder 7, and New York Treasurer's Office. So the way it should be listed would be the 1779 land tax list of the southeast quarter of the manor of Rensselaer district in the county of Albany. And then it's folder 7, box 2. It's located in the New York Treasurer's Office account and tax assessments list. It's series A3210, and it's New York State Archives in Albany. As I was reading some of this too, I noticed that you don't have to state the New York again because you've already stated it as the archives. So you don't have to state the state again, which made sense because when I was first looking at it, I thought, well, you need to add that state. But since it's already stated here, you don't have to.
You also have to do Albany again.
Yeah, it wanted it listed that way because I guess
Okay.
that's where the state archives is. Up
Right.
here is the county of Albany, but here is the city of Albany.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
as I looked at the other, I just didn't. I went through my stuff to see, and I said, I don't have mine set up this way. So I didn't answer any of these
Sequence.
questions.
The answer where
As
in
I was
citation.
looking through to see where would be a good multi-volume set. And a lot of mine aren't because a lot of mine were birth and marriage registers, and a lot of mine are in France, and they didn't have multi-volume sets during that time period.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found too much of my family here in the States. They
Mhm.
are very difficult to find
Mm.
here. I mean, there's nothing done in North Carolina in the 1750s. And then they're in the 1850s in the census in Missouri.
Are you in the DAR?
No. I know I
Okay.
have Revolutionary War. I know I have colonial.
Uh-huh.
But it's just, where the records that I have found, I haven't been able to prove. Now, I do have some in those early DAR books,
Uh-huh.
but I can't prove.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because from their information, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. So I will stop sharing. So, yeah, so it's been hard. I mean, I even have a cousin back in the early 1900s. He'd be a second cousin. That is it belongs to the SAR.
Uh-huh.
And as he's working his information through and he says where he got that information, I try to find that same information and I can't.
Yes. I know the DAR, some of the earlier records, they just said they're not valid.
Yep.
So some of the original DAR members were actually, they had to
Not.
find another patriot. But if you ask somebody in DAR, I mean, they might be able to help you if you haven't gone to some of them that
I
do it a
haven't
lot.
because in North Carolina, mine are too early. There are no birth records.
Oh, okay,
1750, there are no birth records in North Carolina.
okay,
And the marriage records are iffy. And there's a
okay.
whole slew of my last name. And I've got a stack of papers trying to figure out who's who. And I can't.
Yeah, because if you go in their database and you find somebody that's in your lineage and then connect to them, they will find the rest of it because it's already been proven.
Yeah, but coming forward, everybody for my for my great grandfather, they have different parents, but they have all the same kids.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I don't know
okay,
where they got those parents because that's not what my grandfather told me.
right, right. I don't know, it gets confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, they had the right wife, but they always had the wrong husband every
Ugh.
time. And they got all the kids and all the dates and all their spouses correct, but they never had the right,
Oh,
they never had the right father.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
let's see, let's look and see who's, let me get this up.
I
I'm gonna
do the next one for August the 13th.
And I did the last one.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I do
wait, let
chapter
me,
11.
where is it? I just opened it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so, no, I can't find it.
I know it's not me.
Yeah, I know, so you've done a lot.
That's like,
Yeah.
oh, this one was horrible. It's
That was horrible, yes. Let me try to find this again.
And
Do I have
I
something?
need to, I
Yeah,
need
I
to
have
go,
this up.
so I'm going.
Okay,
on.
I'll send out the list again with, when
Okay.
I send out the recording.
But I agree with Barbara that she has the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, I said I would do the August one.
Have a good
Yeah.
rest of the week.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Okay, all right, we'll see you guys next in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, sounds good, Karen. Thank you. I was
Okay,
going to ask you, what happened to some of our other ones that first started out?
I don't know, we have Sylvia's gonna do it again on chapter 14, so
Yeah.
other than her, nobody else. So whatever, it's okay. We
Yeah,
seem to
but
be doing okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been interesting. We've been able to talk about it also, and
Right.
give opinions, which has been nice. I have enjoyed this very much. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That makes me feel good. Okay.
I'm learning a lot.
Okay. We'll
Okay,
see you all
thanks.
later.
Okay,
Speaking
bye-bye.
of that, I just saw in the conference calendar that they're doing this for pay.
They're doing what for pay?
This
Book?
exactly what we'll do on a study group.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in conference keeper. I just saw it
oh,
yesterday.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
I'll forward it to everyone.
Yeah,
I didn't go in to see how much they want. But
interesting. We
Yeah,
did
very
it for
good.
free.
Yeah, that we
I
did.
know.
All right.
Okay.
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 Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. How do I get out of here?